Welcome back to NFT Gaming, and for today's video, I'm gonna show you the two tools that you need for your Plant vs Undead. If you have been doing the calculation manually through the calculator and taking the LE divided by the number of hours, well, now there's no need for you to do that anymore. The first tool I'm gonna introduce is called the NFT Plant Calculator. So what basically it does is that you have to input your LE and the amount of hours, and then it will calculate how much is the LE produced per hour. However, there is a much faster way, and you can do so by actually scrolling down and use this seed checker. So for example, I'm going to take this plant and then I'm going to copy their ID and then just paste over here, and then you can just press check seed. And from here, you can actually see how many days it needs to be harvested, the rate per day, the rate per hour, and of course the PVU rate per day. Also, if you want to see in fiat currency, then in the token itself, they do actually show the amount that you're going to earn per day, and of course the amount you're going to earn every 30 days. So if you're planning to buy this mother tree at 110 PVU and the PVU rate per day is at 2.45 PVU, your ROI in terms of the token itself is about 50 days. What I can say about these two is that you can actually save time since you do not need to manually calculate. If you do not know yet, all NFT plants have a weather effects, and I know most of you guys do not know what kind of the weather effects can actually affect your NFT plant. But do not worry, since there's tools for you to use. So if you head over to pvuextratools.com, what it does is actually try to predict the weather for tomorrow based on the prediction that it made from the day before. However, all this prediction is based on probability, so it's still not 100% accurate. Now I'm going to show you an example of how to actually use this tool. If you see on the left hand side over here, you will see that dark, electro, metal, parasite, and wind won't have any negative effect for tomorrow weather. Then it would suggest to not put the greenhouse. However, if you have the fire NFT plant, then it would suggest to put the greenhouse, since the risk factor I put is at 15%. And if you're gonna gamble that tomorrow event will be a positive one at 44.45%, then you do not need to put the greenhouse. However, if it turned out to be a negative event, then your LE production will be minus by 60%. So how it's being calculated is you have to take the rate for the day, which is, for this example, is at 387.5 LE, and then you times 60%, which of course will get you at 252.5 LE. With these tools that's currently available online, perhaps it's much more easy for the newbie to enter and understand the game more thoroughly. And when I first started the game, I was so confused about the weather events that it took me multiple videos and research just to find out what kind of event that affects a certain plant and whether or not to use your greenhouse. And my advice in this video for you guys is that do not let others influence you by listening to their advice, since at the end of the day, it is your money. And of course, if you love this kind of content, do give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Until then, I will see you guys again the next time.